area between a hospital, a school, and a terrorist house.
And right beside the house, that shack, taking electricity from the solar panels of the Hamas commander's house to these cables and down into the tunnel.
Look at the electricity and look at the cables coming down to the tunnel. This energy goes and this tunnel goes directly to the hospital.
And back with Admiral Hagari, just about a mile north of Al-Shifa, he leads us inside the hospital.
You got you, go ahead.
Through a hole made by an artillery shell. Hagari taking us to what he said had been the children's safe room in the hospital.
Those AK-47s look pretty old and rusty. I mean, was this a crack force that was here?
No. Some of the gear was operationally gear, but also some of the terrorists fled away. They did not stay here with the hostages. Would not capture here terrorists with hostages. They fled away. They fled away with the hospital. Might be with the evacuation that we conducted of the sick people. And again, it shows us the war machine Hamas is conducting from hospitals.
Farther into the dark basement, a separate section. Hagari revealing that chair.
Hagari, what makes you think that this was a spot where somebody was held hostage?
We're going to bring here a forensic team. The only reason I brought you here, and I'm taking a huge risk, because you see the fighting outside.
On the floor, we notice something.
Look at this. Yes. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
It looks like there's a lace down there.
There's a lace, probably.
You think that was used to bind a possible hostage?
This is my assumption, because we are now only 4 hours after we entered into this hospital, and a forensic team is on the way here, so we can touch the thing, and also the baby bottle, okay, upstairs. But all this basement was disconnected by Hamas, from the rest of the hospital. Tying hostages on a chair in his facility in a basement, fighting us for a hospital, using the children here in this hospital, a hospital for children, as a human shield. This is Hamas.
He shows us a bathroom that he says was custom made for the hostages. Israel's naval commandos had blasted through those doors, revealing a kitchen and this room beyond.
But why do you have curtains in a place there is no windows? Unless you want to make films, to provide someone films of hostages. It says here in Arabic, on the 7th of October, that's the name of the operation that the terrorists made. The 7th operation massacre is called the Storm of Al-Aqsa, or the Flood of Al-Aqsa, something like that. That's the name. And then you got a name and a date for each terrorist with his name, conducting a guard list. Everybody has his own shift, a daily shift, and it stops here.